So technically, we're still in hard. Really? What? I need supplies. Oh.
I'll take a peek.
As you step over the circle of candles, you hear a rattling clunk from the wall nearby. A door slides open with a grinding rasp of stone. Okay.
I'll take a peek.
The candles flicker gently as you approach. There is a gap above the altar lined with broken glass where a mirror may once have been set into the wall.
The candles are still burning. Not bad for a dead god.
What's all this for?
Redemption. They got this whole rite for when you come of age. They take you by the hand and you descend through the temple with your eyes covered, and that's supposed to be like a wicked life. They don't tell you where you're going. I was sweating like crazy when I did mine.
Oh,
They take you to that reflecting pool back there, and you're allowed to look at it so you can face your sins. Then, you come out into this room, and you uncover your eyes again, and everyone's there to greet you, all your friends and family. It's like you've been redeemed. You light your candle, and it burns with the others. Never had a feeling better than that my whole life.
Adir's eyes linger on the candles, and he seems for a moment to be a younger man.
The candles are still burning. Not bad for a dead god.
I'm not snuffing it. Okay. Save. We needed that save for sure.
They'll never know
Nice to
I'm
see
here.
those candles still burning. I figured they'd have gone out by now.
I just want to make sure we're not missing anything. So are we back at the beginning? Close to the beginning. Here. My guy, you owe us so much. Save. Wharton.
Hello.
He smiles nervously as you approach. Think I've sorted out the worst of it. Arms hurting a little less. He hesitates. You were down there a while. Did you find anything? His eyes dart constantly around the ruins, about the ruins. You lied to me. What? He grins uncertainly. Son of... I was clear about everything, the risk involved. Is that what you mean? I did say there'll be spiders, and I'll pay you, of course, for the trouble. Perception 12. At least we got this. You're very nervous for an honest man. Something weighing on your conscience, maybe. He opens his mouth to protest, but something in your expression stopped him. He swallows nervously and he looks away. His voice when he speaks is small. How did you? I really don't know if did he actually betray him? Did he close the door or did he just not come back? The place is full of shadows, spirits of those you killed. That's not, he eyed you fearfully. I didn't kill them. Right up until the end, I don't understand. I tried to help them. I did. Every day, every single day, I went to that temple and I warned them. I told them that they were playing with fire, and Radric wouldn't be patient forever. And every time they shrug it off, like I didn't know what I was talking about, like it wasn't costing me coming in and try to help them. I could have been arrested right along with them. You worked for the Radric. He gives a black laugh. Yeah, but not anymore. It's been a long time since I held a blade. He hesitates. I knew what was coming. It was their own damn stupidity that kept them in there. I couldn't understand. Every warning I gave, they ignored. The rectrix. She said they'd be reborn anyhow, so it didn't matter. He grimaces. So she got what she wanted, her martyrdom. Radric ordered us to round them up, lock them in the cells. I convinced them to hide at least. They have that vault full of the old relics, gold and such. I thought they could hide in there, and once the guards left, they'd have something to sell for passage out of dry wood back to Adir. But when I told the men that the priest had already gone, they ordered the temple sealed. I couldn't get in again. He shakes his head. There was nothing I could do. Adira's eyes are wide, disbelieving. Nothing you could do but tell someone. Get the town together. Organize a rescue. I'd have dug them out with my own hands if I've known. There were some of the last decent folk left in this hole. Now all we got left is people like you. Why did you send me down there? Because if lorerich means to have the temple cleared, they would have found the bones eventually. They know I lied to them. Then, when I said the priest left and I'd hang, his shoulders sagged. I don't know if Radric would have killed them. Maybe they'd be languishing in cells now. Maybe they'd be off somewhere in the Empire, and I'd have a night's peace. Yeah. I told you the way of it. Burton says, his voice rough. I told you what happened. Guess it's your turn now to make a decision. It's not too late to make amends. He lets out a breath he was holding. I'm not sure that's true. It's been years now. What am I supposed to do? It's funny. Bury their bones. Try to lead a better life than you have so far. He looks at the remains. He runs a hand through his hair, letting out another ragged breath. I can do that. I can. I'll leave them the rest. Try and do right by them somehow. You have lost an item. Thank you, truly, for what you've done. Giving me a second chance, I'll put it to good use. Huh. Huh. I wonder what's going to happen to him. I want my stuff. First mount. How annoying. You didn't even give us, you didn't give us money. You didn't give us anything. The child. Did I talk to the child? The temple used to be closed up. This temple used to be closed up. I used to climb on the big stones. Here. We need to rest.
Hello.
I like a room. Certainty. I want a free room, obviously. So this is the thing at an end. Okay. Let's
Hail,
sell some
traveler.
stuff. What do you have for sale? Crossbow, warbow. I really don't want this fine pick. But first, battle axe. Eh. Cape. Huh. Let's do... Let's do the... I'm gonna regret this, but I know I am. Oh. Let's do... I need the 2 camping supplies though. For sure. Really? That's a lot. Can we see our I don't think we can see our recipes. That would have been nice. Let's do. Let's go down the list at this point. And all right, so we're still 150 up. Okay. Safe. Hmm. Now you're going here, obviously. This does endurance, con, and perception. Endurance and con. Might. There we go. Okay. Wrong person. Sure. There we go. Don't need this. Okay. Safe. Alright. I do wanna go. Do I wanna go back right now? The This is our main quest. That's Madeir, I think. Eastern road towards Gilded Vale. Compass. Where are we supposed to go? That's what we're supposed to be doing. Okay, let's do that now. I knew it was something I was missing out on. Are you in here? Yep. Dave.
Hello.
Don't know who you are and don't much care. Keep walking. We're not here to chat with foreigners. Aloth narrows his eyes. Careful. Looks like they're cut from the same cloth as those rowdies who attacked me. He wrinkled his nose. Smells like it too. I saw you outside the mill. What was that about? Well, someone fancies themselves a meddler, eh? What's that about? What's that about? It's about Trumbull thinking he's king of the town on account of he's got the mill to his name. The dwarf's jowls quiver with rage. It's about him barely giving us anything for what we bring him, and then cutting our purse when we need to buy grain. It's about farmers going hungry, while some bastard gets rich off their crop. That's what it's fucking about. Now shove off. If I buy you all around, will you talk to me then? He considers it briefly. He looks to the others. Fair enough. Bring us something to wet our throats, and maybe I'll fill up to the trade word. Okay. Technically, I have L.
Good day, stranger.
About this trouble with the miller. I'll be going. What are we? Let's go talk to the innkeeper.
Hail and well met.
I like to buy around for the fine fellows over there. Fine fellows, you having me on. Any more fighting, and I'll have the band souvenir from the inn entirely. The innkeeper frowns. Until then, it's 6 copper pieces for the lot. Please, if I can just get them talking, I might be able to convince them to stop harassing the miller. The innkeeper studies you warily for a moment, then sighs. Ugh. Well, that's all right then. Here, 3 drinks for the 3 fools to get them off Trumbull's back, and maybe he'll be a little less stingy with his supplies. Okay, save that.
Well met, friend.
You again. What do you want now? I brought drinks. Hey, so you have. By the flame. I never thought I'd be so happy for a mug of the Black Hound's shit beer. God, that's good. All right. Then you've got my attention. What is it that you've got to say that's worth a round of drinks? Maybe you can tell me more about what's going on. It's like I said, the miller's in charge of the grain prices. He says that's fair, but I know for a fact that folk like Offrock pays half what we do. The dwarf sighs. And maybe we've been a bit rough with them, but what are we supposed to do? We can't keep paying. We're gonna starve. And do you think Trouble's gonna be sorry about it when we do? Look, there's no sense in threatening the miller. You have him up against the wall. Maybe you could ask some of the villagers for help. He eyes you for a long moment, drinking deep from his mug. Then he sighs. You're right. Things going on like they are. We're just going to end up hanging from the tree out there. Tell Trumbull we'll leave him be. Don't know what we'll do now with the crops failing. Haven't got another trade to speak of. Think Pascal needs a hand around the inn? Oh, I don't know if I like that. What's the... I also don't know how I feel about the family. Because he's obviously... They need to be upfront about what's going on. Let's see. We'll see how this goes. I'm not gonna save it. Okay.
Hail and well met.
You're back. Have any luck with Sinir? I spoke to him. And what did he say? I convinced him to leave your family in peace. Why, really? That's great news. I wasn't sure you'd get through to him. They're out of their minds with drink half the time. I owe you a great debt. Here, he pulls a coin purse from his hip and pushes it towards you. Today's earnings to show my appreciation, and you can be sure I'll let everyone know what you've done. Glad to help. I'm not giving it. I want my money. Oh, crap. I'm out. Now we stand a chance of getting through the year. He smiles broadly. All thanks to you. Safe travels, friend. Fine. What about you guys? I'm glad you convinced them. Last thing we need is our grain stores burned down. What? by a drunk. Tiara? Thank you. You've given us a chance to turn things around. You're still having issues, though. Do. I want to go up that. Because once I leave her, I know I'm going to forget everything we need to do here. I want to go up that ledge, Bellwood. See? Examine. Use the grappling hook. You give the grappling hook a few swings for momentum and let fly, and the hook lodges easily behind the wall, behind a pile of stones at the upper edge of the wall. A few tugs on the rope suggest that it will stay put. Examine again. Climb. With the help of the rope, you make your way up to face the wall and over the side. Okay. Save. What is happening?
Keeping an eye out.
Of course. Oh, Fovano's glove. Properties of Dex +2. That's annoying. Scroll out the letter. I do not think you will ever see this, but you were right, Fovano. We should have journeyed south together and been safer forward. I would have tolerated all the gloating in the world if I might live to hear it. I have put myself out of reach of the beast circling below, but I am done for all the same. I do not think I will rise again. Whoever finds this, pray for me. Perhaps in the next life I shall be a trapper of wolves. Oh. The fact that I can't even put this. Can we change that in difficulty? That's fine. No. Fine, because this is going to annoy me. I want mine. And that's the only thing that sucks. I understand the 3, but it's annoying. Go back down. Climb down. And if I'm not mistaken, there is the bear cave.
Nice and quiet. Nice and quiet.
I barely remember whatever was going on there. Here we go. Save this.
How may I help?
And we're doing this.
Hey,
Hey there.
I'm not doing the rest.
laying low.
Sure.
Oh, we can't do treason. That's fine. Oh, no. Move back. Move back. Wow. Wow. There we go. We got this. There we go.
Sure.
I wish we could have unchecked something, unchecked where we have limited um camping supplies. Mice crawl through eye sockets and overturned femurs. Oh, sure.
Laying low.
We don't. Is there anything else here first? We know you're related to the guy and the wife. You're the husband to the wife with the friend. A figure drifts suspended in the musty air of the cavern. It forms and features blur and twisting, cascading ripples of incandescence. You feel this energy eddying about your limbs, filling them with a heavy chill. Reach out. You reach out a hand for the spirit. In the moment of contact, you feel as if you have been struck a blow, head reeling as you tumble helplessly into a waiting darkness. Light blooms at the edge of your vision. You feel the sun at your back and the weight of a bowl in your hand. You know suddenly that you have come a long way from the vale hunting deer. Now you're standing before a cavern and the darkness extends so far into its depths. Even so, your friend strides out before you, his red cloak flapping at his heels. You follow, heart hammering in your chest, and he leads you deeper into the cavern. There is a roar like thunder echoing around you. Fear seizes you, casts you stumbling back towards the exit, towards light and escape. You see a glint of steel, and there is a sudden terrible flash of agony behind your knee. You scream, tumble, fall. Your thoughts are chaos, lance through with pain, but in a moment of terrible clarity, you see your friend look back from the mouth of the cavern, his dagger dabbed in crimson to match his cloak. Oh, he attacked. And then there is a great dark shape above you, and then there is no more. Clergyman. The vision recedes, and you are thrown back into yourself with seemingly resentful force. The corpse lies at your feet, and the specter lingers. In the span of energy between you both, you feel a sense of questioning, of confusion, of anger. I met him on the road, your friend. A sudden lashing anger emanates from the spirit. Rage and grief seem to pour from a gleaming figure like smoke. I'll find him and see that he answers for what he's done to you. For a moment, the spirit seems to burn bright, and your head fills with a sickly triumph. The spirit seems to weaken with the force of its own exhaustion, growing fainter and fainter until you are alone once more. Gotta confront it. Did it not leave? Oh. Yeah. See? I think this is just make sure there's nothing here, then we'll be done. All right. I think that's it. Sure. Gilded Bell. Afra. Is that the name? Who are you again?
Hello.
Nope. Oh, you're the sister. He said, "Thank you're the sister." Alfro, that's the Hound. That's not it. Smith. Let's try this one. South, east, west, north. Now we need to do A Mother's Plea, Enslov, Black Metal. Southeast. Oh, it's at all different places. Oh, we have to go here twice. Okay. Are you guys still here? Safe.
Welcome.
I know what really happened in the bear cave, Nunton. 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 The color drained from his face. I don't know what you mean. I told you the truth of it. Are you accusing him of something? She looks at him, touching his arm. If this is about the accident, we're both grieving Pearlie's loss, but it was a wild animal's doing. That's so annoying. He shakes his head minutely. You see a tremble in his hand. What would make you suggest such a thing? Why did you do it? He was your friend. He hesitates. Then his expression darkens. My friend? I don't want to tell them about the vision. It's none of neither of their business. He was a cruel enough man to his friends. You didn't know him. You wouldn't defend him if you did. His hand falls to his sword belt. Not in wait. Ingrid raises a head. I don't know what you saw in the cave, but this isn't what you think. Pearlie, my husband, he was as much as a beast as that bear. I tried to leave the first time. I suffered his temper, but he wouldn't have it. She looks away, expression pained. Not in we met, and I knew I'd find someone special, someone kind, who cared for me. Please, all we want is to leave this place, to start somewhere else. She looks down at the satchel. We've some coins saved up. You can have it if you'll only let us go. I don't care about the magistrate here. I don't think we're cool enough to take their money. We don't care about the magistrate. But I also don't want them because they, even if I don't know if I believe them. I kind of do, but I don't need your coin. Go get out of my sight. She breathes out. Ingrid breathes out shakily. Yes, we will. Thank you. Thank you for your compassion. Let's go, Naughton. We've a long way ahead of us. Oh, we leveled. Okay. Nothing. I think we done. We did. Let's. Oh,
Laying low.
just to be safe. We don't know what they could have left here. Apparently, nothing.
Isn't this something?
Oh yes. Let's go. The spirits. Oh, I forgot about this. Grappling hook. I'll take all of this. Now, what is this? Hands plus 2 dex. So never as famed as he would claim, the valiant explorer Fovano was known as an eccentric who wished to see the world. Where possible, he traveled by foot to gain a local appreciation for the sights, sounds, and smells of the lands he passed through. In practice, however, Favano often claimed that his exploration proved only that the world outside of the Belian Republic was a foul, smelly place that paled in comparison to his homeland. These gloves are said to have belonged to Favano, who often found himself in need of some protection as he climbed harsh terrain or maneuvered through forests. While thick enough to provide some warmth, they are meant first and foremost to be flexible enough not to hinder delicate tasks. And I know it's action speed. A reflex defense. Um. Hmm. Huh. Let's give it to 40. Both 40. Huh. Let's give it to you. That's where it goes. You can take that. We don't need two of these. Nope. Okay. Actually, let's put that extra one in. Save. And let's do some leveling. For you. Athletics. Alright, let's do math. Stealth is not for you, obviously. Well, maybe. But 4, we'll keep 5. I don't care about you. This isn't even for you. Mechanics. So let's do athletics, survival, bonus movement. Crap. Let's do another survival. Okay. Oh. Defensive. Hold the line. Engagement by 1. The melee in close range. As soon as the attacker gets close enough here, she will engage. When the character is first engaged, stop moving. Maybe. Snake reflexes. Reflex. Bears fortitude. Bull's will. Cautious attack. Defensive posture, taking care of the never exposed vulnerable openings. Speed penalty, but increase their deflection. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, weapon and shield. Maybe. Grants a bonus to all defenses against disengagement. What about utility? Quick switch? Nope. Triage? No. Shot on the run. What is happening? Night? No. Savage attack. By attacking, characters are able to sacrifice accuracy for damage. Interrupting blow. Increases the chance to cause an interrupt with any damage and attack. Vulnerable attack. Characters slow down their melee attack speed to bypass a portion of their enemy's damage. Penetrate. Maybe this. Vulnerable attack. But what's class percent? Bonus knockdown for extra. Wary defender. Awareness while in defender mode. This is not for you. Okay. Hold the line. I did not realize we were level 4. That worked. Next. Um, 6. Oh, monster encounter. Nope. Survival. You know what? No. Lore. And stealth. 1 level 2 spell. I need something offensive. Siphon. Eats away at the target spirit, inflicting corrosive damage, converting that into endurance for the caster. Sure. And oh wait, class unlock. Oh no, we're in talents. Arcane Veil. Oh, we have 1. Arcane Veil, Shield of Magic, boosting the wizard's deflection. Ooh, 2 per rest. Slam. Smash an enemy with a grimoire, energized with spiritual energy, causing large damage and knocking the target back. 1 per encounter. Blast. Concentrates the power of blast, negating some of the target's damage reduction. Passive. Bonus first level. Oh, that's actually really good. However, this is passive. Concentrates the power of blast, negating some of the target's damage reduction. But let's do. Let's do the uh let's do Grimoire Slam. Alright. Last but not least. Lore. And stealth. Cause I'm trying to we need that. We actually need that. Another level 2. Or we can do a level 1, but recall agony. No. Shield. Strength to mine against it. Mind blades. Ooh, at this chance. Leaping up to 5 additional targets. Bow jump targets. The rest are eye strike. Nah. Soul shock. Nope. So let's do mind blades. Crap. Talent. Biting whip. Damage to bonus. Psychic backlash. If they try to do something with us, it backfires. Draining whip. Enhances the draining power of the Cypher Soul Whip, regenerating the focus more quickly. Oh, I kind of think I need that. But let's see. Defensive. Nope. Will defense fortitude. That are mentally based. It is defined by a character's class. That makes more sense. But technically, the soul whip. Let's save that.